Hello, welcome to Chloe Harriet. I am, of course, Chloe. This is a place of positivity. This is a place where we talk about how to create a life which speaks to your soul, the things which bring me joy, and making the mediocre into something more magical. So, I think I've finally got down how I want to describe what my channel is and what it will become more and more so as my videos go on. So I think that might be it. So you're going to be hearing a lot more, and my content is definitely going to be reflecting that a lot more. At least that's what I'm intending. Welcome. If you're new here, please remember to hit the subscribe button. I'm also on socials. I'm at Chloe Harriet on Twitter and Instagram and all of those places. And I also have a blog where you could read more in-depth articles, and that is chloeharriet.com. In today's video, I want to talk about the little things I have done recently which have made me feel happier. I've got my notebook and I'm ready to get into the things, but before I do, I just want to say I sit in front of my vision board when I am filming at the moment. That's my current setup. It may change because the window is behind me, so sometimes the lighting can be weird. That's my current setup. And I was going to film a vision board update, but it didn't seem necessary because there's not that much I want to change on it. But I do want my vision board to be a work in progress. So I think in these videos, if something I talk about relates to something I have achieved on my vision board, we will take things off and add things on just within the videos. So that will be a little bonus at the end. There's something I need to remove from my vision board. Recently I have been feeling very happy and it has been great. I have completely shifted my mindset. I have wrote a full blog post on shifting your mindset if you fancy reading that. Today I just thought I'd share some things which have made me feel happier recently, and hopefully you can implement them into your own life, then you may feel happier too. Firstly, I've begun limiting my screen time. So I have an iPhone, so there is the option to limit your screen time. And I have set it so that I can't go on social media after 9 PM and before 9 AM. It's really nice. I don't go to bed much later than 9 PM anyway, so it doesn't make much of a difference in the evening. But in the mornings, it is wonderful. I'm trying to get up around 6 at the moment. So I have a couple of hours completely phone free. Have a couple of hours just to concentrate on me, and it is lovely. It takes some getting used to, and you do pick up your phone and just go on Instagram and then remember. But once you're used to it, you realise the positive impact it has. It's made such a difference. I feel so much better now. I'm not spending my mornings on Instagram, and I'm getting so much more done in the morning. It just gives me the morning entirely to myself. It makes such a difference, and I think it's helping out with my phone addiction a little. The next on my list, what I've been doing is waking up early, but that might not work for everyone. That might not improve everyone's life. That might not make everybody feel happy. But it's knowing what point in the day you feel your best and making sure you are ready for that point. So I know I always feel my best first thing in the morning. Not the second I get out of bed, obviously, after a face wash, a cup of tea, a teeth brush and a bit of a wake up. But I feel better in the morning, and I would always rather have my time in the morning because I know if I have time to leisurely do my own thing in the morning before my day really begins, I am prepared for the rest of the day. Some people might prefer to have more free time in the evening, in which case go to bed later, get up earlier. But it's knowing what works for you. It took me a long time to realise that I'm a morning person. I'm always more productive in the morning. I'm always happy in the morning, and it prepares me for the rest of the day, having an early morning and not rushing around. Figure out a routine where you can really focus on the part of the day which you enjoy the most. Third on my list, I've been doing life drawing. So I'd say for you, get a creative hobby which is just your own. It doesn't have to be something which you share with other people. It doesn't have to be because you want to improve. I do want to improve life drawing, but it doesn't have to have a purpose other than because you like it. You don't have to share it on Instagram. You don't have to be going because you're under pressure to go. It's just something creative that you like to do that you can just do for you and have a routine. So I go to live drawing on Monday evenings, and I know on Monday evenings I can't book anything in because that's my time. I enjoy doing my life drawing, and that is a part of my life I like. I've only been doing it a couple of weeks, but I really enjoy it, and it's just time carved out for me to do something I enjoy. And I think sometimes when we're kind of at home all the time, you say you want to do things but you don't necessarily do them, whereas if you join a club or something, you have to go out and do them and you're put into that environment. At home it can often be easy to procrastinate on the things even which you love. Next on my list is words of affirmation. Now I'm going to make a full video on this in a moment, so I'll probably be in the same outfit. But words of affirmation, so I have started writing words of affirmation each morning and evening, and I've only been doing it for a week or so, but it's really made such an impact. I feel better all the time, I feel much more motivated, and I'm beginning to notice things which I'm manifesting as well, which is great. But like I said, I'll go into full detail on that in another video. It's made a difference to how I feel. It's making me feel happier. It's giving me my focus. I have also been exercising a lot more and eating a lot better, and that's definitely affected how I'm feeling. So I've mentioned before, I'm just coming to the end of my Couch to 5k. I've got one run left to do, but I will definitely keep up running, and I will be going for a run probably half an hour most days of the week because I really enjoy it. You forget how much you like exercise until you start doing it again. Going for a run, exercising, just knowing I'm looking after my body has been great. I feel so much happier since I've been doing it. Another one is eating well. I've just been more conscious about what I've been putting into my body as well as what I'm doing with my body. I have a pescatarian diet, but I am trying to be more wary. I'm trying to cut down on dairy and fish. So I've been ordering oat milk lattes rather than regular lattes, and just implementing kind of small changes where I'm slightly more conscious with what I am consuming, and I'm making sure I have more fruit and veg, and all my meals on the most part are healthy. Obviously we all like a treat now and then, and I'm not on a diet, and I hate the idea of diets, but I am definitely trying to eat well because it makes me feel good. Another thing I have done to feel happier is being more intentional about the media I am consuming. So podcasts I'm listening to, the programs I'm watching, the music I'm listening to, the magazines I'm reading, the books I'm reading. I'm making sure they are things which make me feel good, things which uplift me. I don't want to spend time dwelling on news which I can't help. Obviously I know it's very important to be up to date with the news, but I've been trying to kind of keep a safe distance from kind of the sadness of some of the news sometimes, because I shouldn't have to carry the weight of the problems of the rest of the world on my shoulders as well. I've been listening to podcasts which motivate me, which make me feel good. I've been listening to music which makes me feel good. I have been watching programs which bring me joy. Just in the things which we already do every day, just make sure they make you happy. So we consume a lot of media, we see a lot of things, and some of it we can't help, but the things which we have a choice over, make that choice and choose something which works for you. I definitely will write a blog post soon on podcasts to kind of motivate you and inspire you and things, so keep an eye out for that, but be intentional about what you are consuming because it definitely makes a difference to how you feel. Right, that is all I am going to touch on today, but I definitely have a lot more things I can talk about on the topic of feeling happier. So there will be multiple parts to this video. Now I did say I was going to head over to my vision board and remove something which I don't need there anymore because it has gone. So I'm going to move the camera so that you can see the part of my vision board and explain. Okay, on my vision board here I have a little bit which says out of the woods. Now I added this when I created my vision board, which you'll be able to see on my vision board video. And it was because I was feeling very low. I'd been feeling very low, and I felt like I needed to get out of the woods. Kind of a metaphor for I needed to feel better, I needed to get out of my sadness. And on the most part now, I'm very happy. I feel like a completely different person to how I felt at the start of the year. I am out of the woods and the sun is shining and it is great. So this is going to come down. So I'm going to take that down, and then in my next video we will replace that with something I would like to manifest. So now we have a nice little blank space on my vision board. So before I film my next video, I will be keeping an eye out for magazine clippings or quotes or pictures or anything which speaks to my soul, which I think deserves a place on my vision board. Anything I feel I want to manifest, I want to bring more of into my life. Anything which reflects the kind of life I want. Please let me know if you like this segment of the video. I know it's a bit different, but I thought it would be a good way to bring in using my vision board, making sure it's a constant thing. I'm constantly changing it, referring back to it, and I thought it'd be interesting for people to see how it's impacting my life, what's on it. I thought it would just be good for us all to see it, to see what is becoming of it, what I'm getting from it. So yeah, let me know if you like that part. I hope you enjoyed the video as a whole. Please let me know anything you do which makes you feel happy. If you're not already subscribed, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I have content up every week. Thank you very much for watching. Sending you good vibes. Bye.